Hello my fellow weirdos, and welcome to another speed build. This one is a little bit different. I mean, I guess it's not really that, yeah, whatever, it's different. So if you are subscribed to my channel, you have noticed that I have been a little bit absent lately. I've been working on a machinima for the Player State / P-Frog Sims challenge, which is a 3-minute machinima, and I went and I actually filmed probably enough to make like an hour-long episode, so I had to fit it into 3 minutes. So the whole reason I was saying this is a little bit different is because at the end I'm going to show some of the clips that I did not use in the machinima, and maybe one or two that I did, I don't remember, and a bunch of screenshots from that, and yeah, I can't remember what else. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so if you follow me on Twitter or YouTube or anywhere really, you know that one of my favorite Sims that I created is named Nash Strange. So this machinima that I made is all about him and his life story, and I never played with him in the circus, but when I thought of his backstory, I always thought like he came from like circus folk. So let's see, trying to think here. Okay, so G Lovely, I will put her Twitter handle up here. She has a QCC challenge, which I cannot think of what the QCC stands for right now, but I will put that up here too. She had one for Carnival, where it was like carnival, kind of carnival, like a mashup of that. So what I did, since I thought that Nash came from the circus or the carnival, I sent him in there, and I created his family. Now his family consists of his mother and father, which is the bearded lady and the lion tamer, but their circus is supposed to be like kind of ramshackle and kind of like they just put it together themselves, and it's nothing really huge, but the father, who is the lion tamer, is actually afraid of lions, so he uses dogs instead. So you can find Nash and then the aunties and his mother and father separately on my gallery. My gallery ID is Flower, FLOWUR. And I also forgot to mention at the very beginning of the episode of this speed build is I was recording it with OBS and it didn't record the first part, so that's why it just jumps right into like an already built circus. So yeah, the circus is available on my gallery also. There's two versions. There's the main version, which is the beautiful version, and then there's a trashed version. And later on in here you will see that there's another version, which is the one I filled with Deco Sims. Like, I just found out about Deco Sims and I had so much fun placing them that I kind of in the story in my machinima I say that people have never really heard of this circus before, like it's not very popular, but when you look in the video at the end, there are so many people, it's like crazy. But I just had so much fun playing with these Deco Sims, and let me see, the ones I got the most, I believe, from were StarrySimsie. Lazysimmies was a good one too. I had House of Royal Sims, Neutral Props, and Reigngnsims. I don't know how to pronounce that. I could probably list them all up here, but I would definitely check out their Deco Sims because they look like real Sims. Anyway, let me talk about the build a little bit because lately I have not been talking about the build. So what you're seeing here is I wanted, you know, those types of circuses that they have where they have kind of like a zoo attached to it. I kind of wanted to have that. At first I thought maybe his dogs would stay in those, but it turned out like the lion tamer dad was so attached to his dogs that they just slept in the house with them. But what I did, and I probably am not going to do it right now, but later on in the video I put like the cottage living roof sculptures. Maybe I'm doing it. Yeah, here we go. So I put the fox on one and the bunnies on the other, and then the chickens on the other. So those are like saying what's in each cage. So the one cage has foxes and the next, you know, but I mean they're not really in there. I put a bunny in one of the cages and it just like ran through the wall and ran away. So I like shift clicked and placed bunny. So yeah, you just have to use your imagination that there's a fox in there. And the chicken, like I totally forgot I put a chicken in there, and like I got a notification saying chicken 1 is leaving because you won't take care of it. And I was like, oops, sorry chicken 1. But yeah, and I put those posters up. I wanted, what I really wanted to do, but this would take a lot of time, and I've had some, you know, IRL problems that I don't know if you've heard about. Okay, I'll just tell you real quick. I was in the hospital. My heart rate went up to 198, and they found out I have AFib, which my mother has, so I'm kind of figured out it would be fine. I was in the hospital for 32 hours. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I just had to lay there. It was not fun. Anyway, I'm out. I'm better. I'm doing all this stuff. But what I really wanted to do where those posters are, I wanted to get portraits, like paint portraits of the family. Because if you go and you download the Lion Tamer Bearded Lady, each one of their costumes is a different job because they only have 5 employees at this circus. So they have the maintenance man, they have the, well, they were like tightrope walkers or like aerialists. I think I called them aerialists. The aunties. And then the dad is the lion tamer, the ringmaster, the clown. I can't remember what else he is, but then the mom is, she's the bearded lady, the tattooed lady, the strong man, well, strong woman, and the she does the fortune telling. So they all have like their jobs that they do, and it, you know, they do as many jobs as they possibly can. I think I even made the maintenance man, which I didn't put him on the gallery, but I think I dressed him as a clown in one of the things too. Just so they'd have like an extra clown. But I didn't put any of that in the machinima. I put so much thought into this machinima, it's crazy. Like I built this entire circus just for a 3-minute machinima. But I've been wanting to build the circus for a really long time anyway because of Nash and his backstory. So, yeah, it's really fun. Okay, so these trailers, I really wanted them. The look I was going for was the Airstream trailers that kind of look like a baked potato, wrapped in foil. But I couldn't quite figure out how to do it, so I ended up making them just more like the trailers that go on the back of like pickup trucks. And I forgot that when you build on an angle, the stairs are going to look weird, so that's why the stairs are weird on those 2 trailers. But the one in the middle is where the lion tamer and his wife and Nash live. And then the other 2, one is for the aerialists and one is for the maintenance man, which there was actually going to be 2 maintenance men, but I ended up only making 1. And this part right here I think is really cool the way I did this. I just put a roof on there and then kind of matched it up so it looks like a rounded trailer. I really like the way they came out. I was kind of like trying really hard to figure out like how to make it look like an actual trailer. And I didn't know there were actual trailers in the debug items or live edit, one of the two. But I wanted them to be livable. Like I wanted, just in case I wanted to film inside the trailer, which I did film some scenes in there, but I didn't actually put them in the machinima. So, like I said, 3 minutes, and I had probably about 4 or 5 hours of footage. I went a little bit extra on this one. But I got it done in time. I submitted it, I think, 1 or 2 hours before the deadline. And, yeah. I'm hoping I at least get a mention. That's all I care about. I don't care really about money or anything. I mean, that would be nice too. But, I don't know. You know, like when you're like your own critic. I am totally like that. And like, especially like right when I'm about to finish the machinima, I just get this like doubt in my head, like this is the worst thing I've ever made. But then I watch it back over and over and I say, oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. The only thing I regret about the machinima is that I had to rush it. So there were certain parts like when I tell stories, I like to be lyrical about it and kind of like when I was talking about the Cirque du Strange, I said, Nash grew up in the Cirque du Strange. What? You've never heard of it? Well, don't worry. No, not many people have, or something like that. But you know how, see how I put the spaces in there? It kind of makes it flow better. But I had to get rid of those spaces so that I could get everything in there. Anyway. Right now I'm making, so, you know, on trailers, they have, like, these little, like, they're not really see-through, but they're white plastic little windows that you can, like, crank and they'll open up. I was kind of trying to represent that, but then it just turned into, like, a skylight because I couldn't quite represent, you know, I couldn't quite get it right. So, right now I'm adding some little things to make it look like the trailers are actually lived in. I wanted to have it look like they lived behind the circus, but they could, you know, pack up whenever they wanted. But at first I thought like the circus would be like an actual tent, but then I'm like, maybe it's just a building that they painted to look like a tent. And I was trying, okay, so the aunties are, one of them loves purple and one of them loves blue, I think. So I was trying to find colors because in the beginning they were each going to have their own trailer, but in my mind they're so like connected that they would never have like separate trailers. So in the end I end up switching it so they both live in the one trailer. But I was trying to make it as colorful and as fun as possible, but I don't know, I just couldn't use that wallpaper, so I am going to change it. And for some reason the counters weren't snapping in. I think it was because it was on a diagonal. It just, even the like upper cabinets just would not snap in correctly. So I just had to keep like moving them and moving them. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. I don't know if you can. I know when I was streaming once, I listened back and you could hear her snoring, but she is laying right next to me. And I know one of the videos I did, or some audio I remember doing, it was, she was laying next to me, and instead of going through the headphones, for some reason it was recording from the laptop itself, and she was laying like right next to the laptop, So all you could hear was her snoring. You couldn't even hear me talking because her snoring was so loud. It was really funny and sad because, you know, I wasted all that time. Anyway, I am going to be using some decor to the max couches in a minute here because I wanted this in my head. The sisters are so like flamboyant and just they love to show their, you know, colors. So I wanted to have, you know, some really funky colors, but like I said, it just ended up being my favorite colors. Yeah, my favorite colors. But just wait until you get to the lion tamers, because the lion tamer and his wife's favorite color is red, which the circus was going to be red and yellow, but I couldn't find matching roof colors that would match the wall colors. So it was very difficult to match it up. So because I wanted that tin roof that it has that's really like messed up. I wanted that in there, so it was really hard to find. And then there I am trying to figure out like how I can make the beds look like one sleeps on one, and you know, so you'd know, like, I think their names are Cosette and Minuet. But even though one likes purple, I ended up giving her pink instead because, you know, her hair is lavender, I believe. But yeah, so I'm very, very excited to finally build the Cirque du Strange because the Strange family has been my longest playing family. I probably have gotten to at least 20 generations, but when I got MC Command Center, I went into that save file and somehow it messed up. So I don't have the family tree anymore because for some reason now it's saying that MASH. Travis. Oh my gosh, I just realized their ship name could be Trash. Oh, that's funny. Travis and Nash. Navish? I don't know. Anyway, it shows them as brothers in the thing, so I had to go and like fix that, but then it like ruined their family trees. So it's like, I don't even know which kids are theirs, so I just went through, you know, like, and not their grandchildren. So I just went through and picked my favorite, like, Sims, my favorite ones from their family, and just made them all be Trash's kids. I'm just gonna call them Trash. I can't believe I keep doing that now. So, Travis and Nash's kids. So, yeah, this is the Bearded Lady's little trailer here. I wanted everything to be red, black, or white because that's another one of my favorite combinations, but I wanted it to look very extravagant, like they spent more money on their trailer than they did their circus kind of deal. Because the Bearded Lady is like, she's kind of a big diva, you know, but she'll kick your ass because she's got muscles. And it's really kind of sad that you can't put facial hair on a female sim. So the Bearded Lady is actually male, but I changed everything in the cast thing so that she is female and able to become pregnant, or feminine style. You know, so everything I could change to make her female, but she is actually a male. I probably could have found like Beard CC, but I needed to keep it game not CC for the challenge for G Lovely's QCC. So yeah, I have been talking a lot. I am gonna let you go to enjoy the rest of this speed build, and I hope you enjoy the little tiny clips I put in there from the Machinima and Some of the screenshots I took are funny and some are just regular, but I did include pictures of the circus with the Deco Sims and with the trash. And there's also a little mini video tour of the trash, which 2 of them are available on the gallery. I might put the Deco Sims one up there and then put the link in the comment or in the description for the Deco Sims. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this and listening to me babble on and on about something I love very, very dearly, which is the Strange family. And I hope you have a great week or weekend or whatever. And happy 2-year anniversary on YouTube to me. It was actually yesterday now because it is 2:41 a.m. as I record this. But anyways, I should probably get to bed. Thank you for watching. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube video. That way I'll know that you enjoyed it. And I hope, I don't even know what I'm saying now because I'm getting really tired. Oh, remember to always stay weird because weirdos rule. And remember to always wear fun socks because why not? I will see you guys in the next one. And that's all. Bye, guys.